Here we go, Roxin Eagles.
On day one of the 2024 Island of Origin, and thank you for joining us here on Blue Collar Sports. I'm Rob Hall. I'm joined with my great mates, Scott and Osworthy, bringing you all the action. What a cracker of a game, a 10-all draw we had between the Pugger Panthers and the Wack-Eyed Warriors, and we're about to see an absolute sensational one here as the Cape Stallions now prepare to come on. We've got last year's grand finalist, the Roxin Eagles.
Welcome on Cape Stallions.
Fantastic to have you watching on wherever you may be following us from. Throw up in the comments where you're at and any shout-outs, and we'll endeavour to get through them throughout the day. We know the families are spread far and wide, and it's our absolute privilege to be able to bring you the rugby league for those that couldn't make it up here to the Joe Mairu Memorial Field on Bardoo. Well, this has the potential to be one of the matches of the carnival, I think, Noz.
Yeah.
The Roxin Eagles looking to go one better this year.
Cape Stallions play last year? Play a new team?
Stallions were at the Dan Ropian, I believe. Yep. Well, I think back through my memory banks. Not that I've got the world's best, yeah, they were at the Dan Ropian. Yeah. First time here, yeah. So Cape Stallions debuting here at the Island of Origin. So
they were let out by my little mate out there, Windsor Bowie. We've got Troy Hilditch. He's got the whistle.
Who we end up in the last one? Was it Stanley and now that we gave? So Stanley and now, our blue-collar legend from Game 1 too as well. So we'll be handing a match award out. Our blue-collar legend, I like to call him, Noz. It's the blue-collar battler to a blue-collar legend. The boys, they'll go out there and they graft every week, the harder and stuff, not the boys on the big money. So they run around in the big stadiums. And our blue-collar legend from Game 1, Stanley and now.
Yep, we've got Troy Hilditch out here doing the referee in this game with Robbie Guyden and Alan Bain backing up on the touchline.
Just wants to keep his legs ticking over, I think.
We only did 50 minutes, come on.
All right, here we go to the Roxin Eagles running from the right of screen.
We'll run through their teams.
The Roxin Eagles will get us underway.
David Nona does the kick-off. So Roxin Eagles, let's go. Number 1, Albert Rubu. 2, Lincoln Mao. 3, David Nona. 4, Vincent Mao. 5, Aggie Gabuma. 6, Aaron Binawell. 7, Coleridge Dubba. 8, Tabipa Mao. 9, Tongasau Nona. 10, Laurie Alisala. 11, Namai Mao. 12, Nelson Gabuma. 13, Samuki Lionel Ano. And now Carlos Knox. 16, Doxson Mao. 17, Jolie Merriman. 18, Joel Macca. 19, Yont Ilasala.
Well, they're away here.
21, Awadi
It's the Cape Stallions looking for early points. Lined up to the right.
Went backwards.
Here we play on. Sorry to cut you off there, Noz, but Carnival Rugby League waits for no one.
Yeah, cut me off. Awadi Elisala, 21, 22, Nikolai Mosby, 23, Mervyn Ahmed, 24, Vincent Wassamo, 25, Lorenzo Elisala as the ball hits the deck. Play on. And that's a 29, Bobby A, Muka, John Peter, and the coach is Wrench Mouth. And we'll get over to our Cape Stallions as the Roxin Eagles will work. No, it's going to be a scrum.
Almost could have been a 6 again there.
Well, he put it on the toe, didn't he?
He did put it on the toe, and it looked like it went into legs, but he must have called not played that. Support for the Eagles online. Starting to get some come through for the Cape Stallions as well.
Here's the Cape Stallions. Charles Byron.
From Napranum. The Cape Stallions, all the way from Napranum.
Yeah, first time here. Number 2, Tyrese Ahmed. 3, Windsor Bow. 9, Joe Bond. 7, Jackie Cook. 9, Jonah Louie. 10, Wesley Gaby. 11, Alwyn Bond. 12, Jared Lafu. 13, Robin Pablo. 14, Elisaya Nadredre. 15, Jerry Armat. 16, Chris Nelliman. 17, Ramsey Wassop. 18, Tamana Bond. 19, Xavier Nelliman. 20, Charlie Sagigi. 21, Gordon Solomon. 22, Brendan Magala. Number 23, Muen Nona Lifu. 24, Eugene Bond. 25, Malcolm Katap. 26, Andre Wapu. 27, Louis. 29, Corey Toby. And number 6, Toby.
Strong defence from the Eagles.
Reading through that team, there's 3 or 4 boys that in that Cape team that used to play for the NQ United, so they've had a bit of representative experience playing against Queensland Outback. Kareem Tabuai definitely wins the Bowie, has Jared Lafu, I believe, and there's one more that I went through there, Brendan Magala.
Brendan Magala, he is certainly one to watch, Brendan Magala. He's an excitement machine.
Yeah, so there's 4 boys, I think, that played in some very successful as the ball goes wide. Pass hits the ground, wins a Bowie. He gives it, he's back inside.
They're playing an expansive brand of rugby league. I think the first game we saw, both sides just really tested each other out.
Yeah.
But he straight away, wasting no time, the Stallions.
Crossfield kick. He's going to go. Oh,
hang on.
He's got him as a disruptor, has he? Yeah. We might have called him offside.
Thank you. No, all good. So we're going to have a penalty here to the Roxin Eagles. They're working off their own line here at the moment. The Eagles under.
Coolridge over there, kicking the ball out.
Roxin Eagles are Freddie Mercury under pressure.
Yeah. Game 2 of 6 for today. Looking forward to
what
every
a cracking
game.
start, I tell you.
How good is it? How good is it working
It is
QRL and being able to sit up here and commentate some games and talk to the people, but also doing a little bit of facilities management while might help out the council out here on Bardu to fix their lights. Something that needs to be done, I think.
It's a new role that you've sort of gone into as well, Niles, there, working around with especially, say, key for the remote areas and even the regional areas on the mainland, securing facilities grants so that we can have rugby league. And
we've been really successful this year at Hawley since I started in this job. 3 things. Our clubs have bought into it.
Oh, there's an error there.
The ball hits the ground. Our clubs have bought into it. Our councils have bought into it across Queensland. And most importantly, the QRL internally is bought into it. And we're starting to, we've got close to $20 million in funding this year for grants, for participation and infrastructure grants, which is by far, it's 2 or 3 times more than we've ever got. So I've mapped all that out.
Some conversations around potentially some lighting maybe in the future for Bard. Imagine we get some rugby league back under lights up here in Bardu.
I'm happy to talk to anyone from Torres Strait Regional Council or Outer Islands Regional Council. Come and have a chat to me down at the grounds over the weekend, and we can talk about how the QRL can help you improve your footy fields.
How about the Stallions? We talked about using those scrums, and we've seen our first little trick shot off the back of the scrum. The Stallions to come here to play today.
Probably don't have the size of the Roxin Eagles.
They're a very strong pack, the Roxin Eagles, and that was a highlight of their side last year.
That's a massive charge there.
Just a devastating punch through the middle there for the Roxin Eagles.
Making some good yards.
Laurie Lasala was very close to one of the best in the carnival last year for the Roxin Eagles. You got to be pretty willing going through the middle third here against the Eagles. But the Stallions, and away. Oh, it's just gone to ground. But
ball's gone down again. He was through there, Charlie Byra. I think he was away.
It looks like they've come with a bit of a plan, the Stallions, to try and move this big Roxin pack around.
What people?
Oh, there's a penalty. That'll help.
Top. Yeah, I think he might have missed him or just clipped him, but definitely.
They're not spending too much time in the middle here, the Stallions. They're just working to an edge and then going back and testing it out. Looks like a bit of a plan.
Yeah.
See if they can move the big boys around. Well, the first game's anything to go by, Noz.
Yeah, there are. There's boys from all over the
You
Cape.
won't want to go anywhere because we're about at 40 minutes.
The boys all over the Cape. I know you said naps, but
The comment section, we had a support there.
Yep.
Supporting the Stallions.
Napperton Bulldog. Hey, as the
So plenty of support coming in.
That's a better kick too from Coolridge.
Just keeps on keeping on, doesn't he, Coolridge?
Yeah. It's got to be at least 25 now. Been around for a long time. Can't rip the ball. He's on the ground. First time down here, really, isn't it?
It is for the Roxin Eagles. It certainly is. Not dissimilar to the first game, Noz, where
I think that's just like they
the
might
Warriors
go wide here. They might go wide. They might have one more. No, they're going to play out the back. They're going to play wide.
Little block play out the back, runners into holes, but good defence from the Stallions.
Just need to go early. Numbers right, numbers down the right. Got a 3-on-2.
That's exactly where they go. Just go straight through the middle. No.
Oh,
jeez.
Referee Hilditch was right there.
What do you reckon, folks?
And he's saying it was ripped out. Oh, it's going to be a dropout. Ripped out.
Oh, there you go.
Forward.
Oh, more pressure coming. More pressure coming for the Stallions now. Not a bad set from the Roxin Eagles in attack. They weathered a storm. And
what about referee Hilditch? He was right there on the spot. He was basically doing the tackle himself. As he goes long, and it is long, 45 on the carry.
That breeze now starting to pick up, Noz. It'll play a part later this afternoon, I think, that breeze.
Good charge there. Near the arm at.
Yeah.
Straight into him.
25 metres out to the left of the uprights. Away again to the right. Oh, lovely little tip.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Landed on his back. What do they got? I think they're going to go right again. They've got numbers. They've definitely got numbers, but he takes it back inside on the red play. He'd want to score.
Oh, he's gone through.
Held up.
Well, geez, I tell you what, he's nearly run through every one of the Cape Stallions.
There's a massive...
And a couple of supporters at the back.
Roxin Eagles were up here in the bench right near us, but Hilditch again.
Now they come wide.
His teammates,
he looks to claim it.
Yeah.
And he points to the spot, and that's first points. The Roxin Eagles.
Yot. Ilisala. His teammates are going.
To Roxin Eagles, number 19.
Well, they weathered a storm early on.
Eagles 4, with conversion kick to come. Cape Stallions yet to score.
Did you hear his teammates say, come in, come in, come in? No way, he said, I'm over the try line here.
Back me in.
Let me have a go, he said. And he has. How cool was that? Great finish by Yon Ilisala.
Oh, he didn't have too much room to move either.
No.
A little jink and away he went, but that's the Roxin Eagles. Well, they weathered a storm down here with the Stallions throwing plenty at them, and they've been able to come back down the other end and get first points. Very good sets in attack here.
Yep. And by the looks of it, if you score the try, you get to kick the goal as well for Roxin Eagles as Yont tries to line up his.
He's going to be coming. He's going to be coming down the hill here too.
Straight into the breeze, mate. Uphill into the breeze. It's a tough kick. But you know what? I've spoken at is a lefty. Nail this. Right. Oh, no, hang on.
He might be kicking with his other left foot there, I reckon.
He's a righty.
Down the hill.
Come down the hill and go up.
Oh, he's going to come back.
It wasn't
a bit of Jermaine Estarco effort. Look. Not ill. Roxin Eagles lead and support coming in online for both sides. So fantastic for you to join us here at Blue Collar Sports.
Yep. George Jim also, he's given me a sheet of paper with all the sponsors. So I'll run through. So he give me some major sponsors for the Carnival, Occupational Skills Centre Australia, Oscar, TSYRSA, TSIRC, Torres Strait Regional Council, Black Dog Institute, and Queensland Health and Wellbeing Queensland. But there are other sponsors as well, and we need all the sponsors. How good is it, Hawley, to see the teams with all sponsors all over their jerseys?
Fantastic support.
So, yeah,
it's fantastic, Noz. Last year was the first year back post the COVID break when the Island of Origin had to take a bit of a break, and it's fantastic to see all the teams getting back and all the sponsors coming back on board and supporting rugby league up here in the remote areas.
Yeah, we've had a bit of sorry time out on a few of the communities, and condolences from us to those communities, and they didn't put teams in this year. But we know that next year, as he steals the ball,
I know he's
no,
held
he's
on
still
to
got it. We know that next year they'll be back. 40-20 attempt. This could be it.
It'll go close. Eagles. He'll find a spot. Oh, great for the touch, Judge. He was right on that.
Yeah, I think he's just about nailed it.
That is.
Robert Golden there, like big touch, Judge.
He's getting behind the match of film.
Yeah, no,
what a great start.
The Charters Towns miners, all the
Big
amazing
game.
referees.
Water. They use all the help they can get.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't, but they're doing a fantastic job here to start the carnival.
Back again, Roxin Eagles. Got to note is they're going up.
They're going one way.
They're going uphill into the wind, but that doesn't worry.
And they've got
as Samiki Biden puts his head down and goes in for another try for Roxin.
Certainly, McQuilty Quirk, my great mate Keiko, was up here last year. Was a bit of a Roxin Eagles fan, and I think that was a big reason why too. It's that power game that the Eagles have, that just punching forward. They are very hard to handle through the middle when they get.
The team's jogging back in Carnival.
They're up and about.
Yeah.
What a fantastic atmosphere over the back. The music's been playing since we got in here. Yesterday when we flew in all across town, and all the colour, and we've obviously got Queensland Health set up over the back here, and the Army guys.
Yeah, that music coming from over the back has been going since
there are
we got
6 minutes remaining until half time.
It's party time on the island.
One good party over the back.
Now,
no, we didn't go there last night, everyone, but we might partake. Sunday after the carnival, it's all done and dusted. We've got our winners. Everyone's just chilling out. We might celebrate with a quiet one from the sponsor.
Yeah, conversion.
Oh,
unsuccessful. Geez, you hope that doesn't come back to haunt you.
2 tries, still only 8 points.
Well, we saw in the first game too, it didn't take long. It was only about 5 minutes for the Pugger Panthers to get themselves back in. And I tell you, the Stallions, if they get a share of the ball here, they can be dangerous. He just at the moment, that 40-20, what a play.
Yeah, just shout out those sponsors again, Black Dog Institute, Oscar, TSYRS, Health and Wellbeing Queensland. I didn't get to Western Cape Plumbing, CEQ, Badu, Gulpium, Skytrans. Love a good flight on Skytrans. I think that's gone
into touch.
Yeah, it'll be a drop out. TSA, Transshipment Services Australia, J&J Supermarket, Murrah, Badagal, RNTBC, Biff, Bardo Island Foundation, Simon and George Cairns, and Island and Cape, the Bardo Island Supermarket. We've spent some money there already, and we've actually spent a bit of money on the island. We're coming up here, investing Queensland Rugby League, investing in community, and that's what we should be doing too.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes remaining, and it's going to be the Stallions with a great opportunity here to get some points before the break.
Just a shout out to the CEO of the QRL, Ben Ikin, doing a magnificent job. We are going good rugby league in Queensland. We are healthy.
We're 1-0 up in the Origin.
The girls
drawing it up in the women's. Heading to Townsville. You may as well put in the Townsville.
Yeah, just an update. Grown by nearly over 5% the last 3 years. Our volunteers up by 10%. Our game is going good, and that's because of all you wonderful people that supported on and off the field. We need
now the Eagles back on the attack.
We just need you to be part of this great game. It brings families together. Fun family footy. They're on the attack here. Roxin.
There's a wasted opportunity there from the Stallions.
Yeah. I don't think they've gone to their strengths. They went down.
There we go. There's an error. Well, late in the half, a couple of errors starting to creep in.
They went left, didn't they? When they go left, they look good. It's no secret that they're out there as Windsor. And he can drag 2 people in defensively and create holes. And I think that's what they need to do a little bit more of. Shout out to the Queensland Police Service. I see them out and about around the community. We've got a partnership with the Queensland Police Service, the QRL,
the Stallions,
working together. Oh, good run. He's half through that hole there. He's offloaded. Look out.
It's 2 contrasting styles, isn't it, Noz, with the Stallions and the Roxin Eagles?
Gregory Bond is getting a little bit showy there.
Yeah, 10 metres into the uprights. The Stallions on the attack. They go wide and to the left. Oh, and you just hit him with a rocket short.
He did all the hard work, young Joey Bond, then. And the pass was just a bit high and hard.
They've done everything but score so far, the Stallions, haven't they? Yep.
Probably also give a little shout out to the nurse and the doctors down at the medical centre yesterday. I got into Bardo. I was walking in the house where I was staying, and I'm highly allergic to wasps. And
20 minutes on the island, we're already checking out the hospital facility.
Yeah, one of them told me I was on the island for about 3 minutes, and I was in the hospital and straight in and looked after me. It was magnificent. So fixed up so I didn't blow up and have to get airlifted off, but wonderful staff down there at the hospital. And talking to them, they said they hope to not see too many players this weekend from injuries, and we hope so too. We want players to get through. Healthy carnival.
Well, the field's in fantastic condition here at the moment. They've done a great job, carnival organisers, preparing the field.
Yeah, how good does it look? Awesome. Down here last night. Here he is again. He hasn't got all of that. I think this young Greg Bondi has got a little bit of toe. I'd like to see him in the open.
Good kick chase there from the Eagles now with a minute.
Cream Tabuai
and
into
20 seconds remaining.
Half.
Tell you what, jam up tight in the middle of the Roxin Eagles. They are.
Yeah, just a bit of size difference. The Roxin Eagles obviously playing to the middle. I think that's where they'll win it. Oh, show and go.
Offload, just couldn't quite.
Big Frankie Cook, I tell you what, if he gets that away.
That's where it sort of looked the second phase play for
Just the
Stallions.
side of the boot. That could work here.
Oh, jeez. He's going to return this with a little bit of interest.
He's already scored one, hasn't he? Salah, he's already scored. Oh, that might be a penalty.
There you go. Men come together.
But thank you. He knew.
Just got underneath him.
Yeah, he knew though.
No, geez, we're on here. Oh.
You're supposed to get out there, mate.
Hey, we're on.
I should have got out there, but I was too busy talking. G'day, how are you? We got the army down here too. Army, police. This is community.
We couldn't mention the other arms of the defence force, but why would you? And that'll be half time.
No, one more play. Chip, take no other speed. He has.
Then loops around, comes back.
A bit of the first half. Bit of enterprising stuff. Cape Stallions nearly stole some points late.
Half-time scores, Roxin Eagles 8.
Well, what a half
Cape
footy.
Stallions yet to score.
Roxin Eagles, but I don't think 8 points will be enough.
Stores are operating across the
Roxin Eagles wall's been holding up so far. 20-minute halves, 5 minutes off in between. And game on the hour. Coming up for you at 12 noon. We have our first ladies game. The Archive Sisters taking on NQ Sisters United. So 3 ladies teams here this weekend.
Yep. Please make sure you keep hydrated over the weekend. On behalf of the GI Warriors, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Without sponsors, we're unable to hold like the 2024.
We'll take a short audio break here and we'll get ready for the second half.
Western Cape Plumbing.
going again here with the second half of game 24 on of Origin. It'll be the Roxin Eagles, Cape Stallions, apologies, on the right of your screen. But it's the Roxin Eagles here currently leading 8 points to 0 with 20 minutes remaining in this one. We're underway. Bit of work to do for the Stallions to fight their way back into this one. They had the run of it there early in the first 5 or 6 minutes, and then the Roxin Eagles weathered the storm and came away with first points. They don't give you too much opportunity, the Eagles. Good completion rates.
Yeah, it's what they do. They just through the middle. They do, and I think coming down wind too, Hawley, in the second half. Here we go. Coolidge has kicked him in, like he's found the grass again there. When you find the grass and you give your team a chance to get down, pretty good chase line too from Roxin, although good feet there.
They always say you want to be hard to beat first before you worry about going on a win. And certainly the Roxin Eagles look like they're going to take some beating. Good carry there from the Stallions. Now we're out to halfway on the third tackle. And a strong carry, excuse me, across halfway.
Yeah, they got a bit of a sense. Oh, there's numbers then, and he's gone back inside. And that's a knock on.
Pass is just not sticking at the moment.
No. Was Brendan McGarland there.
And he's scheming, looking to try and inspire his team back into it.
Yeah, and he had Kareem Tabuai on the inside. The pass just didn't stick. It was a little bit behind him. I think he was in space and could have been a hit back here.
Trying to create something.
A few interchanges being made. Can't make an interchange as a scrum.
It's a big part of carnival footy, isn't it, Noz? It's how you manage the squad throughout the whole carnival. It's such a tough format of the game, Carnival Rugby League. And it's so important how you manage getting your squad through to the end. Good meters there. Okay.
Trying to muscle up. He's tried to offload that. The ball's gone to ground. He did. He tried to offload it, Hawley.
Just inviting this here.
Under pressure too, he was there. He was under pressure. There's probably no need for that pass. Right, we try things, don't we? Merv Ahmad trying to inspire his team there and get the ball away, and the ball's just on the ground, and probably you'd say good field position here.
Certainly is. They've just got to get through a set here at the moment, the Stallions.
Like $1 for every time I hear that this weekend. Hi, sir. It's another good one there.
The meters are certainly there.
There's Alwyn Bond there making some yards. Followed up by Robin Pablo. Pushed back a little bit, but he still finds his feet. He's on his front, going forward here.
Defense.
The Yang. This could be trouble here.
They come up with it once again to complete the set. So they're muscling up indeed. Well, this at the moment, the second half's being played between the two lines.
Aaron Benwell. Aaron's played in our NQ United side a number of times as well. We've got a penalty. He's won the penalty. Xavier Nelly
second effort over the top there.
Away. Yeah, second effort. I think it was Xavier. Coolidge finds touch. Better kick this time as well. He's controlled his team well. Coolidge to Darbar here. 40-20 in the first half and just kicked his team. He's found the grass.
They find themselves centre field.
Vincent now taking the ball in here. We got Dawson now taking it in. Well, we got might be a short ball here. No, he's taking it himself. He's gone to the line. He scored one in the first half. Is he going to go
in very
again?
similar fashion too? Held up. He's gone very, very close a second time too. The Stallions
very
here.
Close.
They are.
Samuki Guyton, he was very close to his second meat pie.
They're right
of the
under
day.
the pump here, the Stallions at the moment.
Talking of meat pies, I saw that chicken facility out there, mate. I'm in a minute. With a bit of rice. How good's the food? Up in the Torres
Hardest
Straits
part
and
of
through
the
the
carnival
Cape.
is smelling all these beautiful.
I'll try everything over the 3 days.
I have no
that's
doubt.
not his best kick, and that's the commentator's curse I put on Coolidge there.
After watching your efforts yesterday, I've got no doubt you'll try a bit of everything here this weekend.
Well, you're talking about the Hungry Jack's burger. I hoovered in a minute so I could get on the plane. Yes.
There
I
are
thought,
14 minutes
early
remaining
40-20.
until full time.
No,
14
he hasn't got
minutes
any
remaining
angle on it.
until full time.
Dead set thought your fingers were at risk for a minute there, Noz.
Albert Rubu, well met there by young Joey Bond.
They're just trying anything to try and swing a little bit of momentum at the moment, Stallions. They just can't get it. This juggernaut of the Roxin Eagles keeps rolling.
If Frankie Cook had got him then, that could have been... Yeah, that was a good charge. Tried to put a shot on to beep him out then, but he didn't.
Away to the left.
Ball offload there, ball away. Oh, he's put a little kick in. He might be just offside here.
Wood wanted to set up.
He was offside. Good refereeing by our officiating man in the middle, Mr. Hilditch there. Tim, well done, mate. That was a good penalty. You saw it. Oh, sorry, Troy. What am I saying, Tim? Is that out? Could we just try it? No, it's over his head. It's out.
Jeez, it probably just shows how much that wind is
she's strong.
when the ball gets up over the buildings over that side. We're probably a little bit protected up here.
It's almost on a slight angle, the field here, isn't it, Hawley? From far side down to the near side. Runs down the hill.
Back through the middle. Right on halfway.
There's a good run there. I think that's Chris Nellyman might have taken that head up. A good run there. They're on the front foot here.
Now the Star supporters, their vocal supporters down
the round.
Once again, errors. Errors just hurting.
A little bit of a strip there, but ref of it.
So it's raining here in game. We'll see both again later this afternoon. Roxin Eagles will be in our last game against the Argon Warriors. And the Cape Stallions will be taking on the Pugger Panthers, who we saw earlier today. And if you go on to the Dudden Facebook page, you can find the
That's a good strong
draw there. And the Roxin Eagles.
He's been good. Nelson now doing the work
They
through
just
the middle.
Keep
11-13.
rolling.
Oh, he's had a little knock on there.
Oh, well, and a penalty. Oh, no.
Getting a little bit willing now. About the same time as last game.
Yeah,
a little bit of push and shove. And I don't like
11 minutes remaining until full time.
11 minutes.
11 minutes remaining until full time.
Not too much left in this. It's an important set of 6 here now.
Yeah, Rita, keeping us updated. Doing the round that gets us promote areas again. Nelson. He gets to his feet, slow play the ball. Aaron, little pop there. He's backing up. Oh, he doesn't.
Nearly squeezed the offload. Couldn't quite link up.
Needs to find his front. Quick play the ball here. A bit slow.
Oh, big shot.
Kareem's got him.
Big shot outside in. Away they go to the left, though, the Eagles. They've still got numbers.
Let's see how much.
Here's a foot race.
I said he was fast. Let's see how much he's got. Yeah, he's got enough. Aaron Binnewell chasing hard on the inside, but he's not going to get him.
And he'll run that one around under the post as well.
Greg Bond, we thought he might have had a bit of toe, and he did. Great chase from Aaron Binnewell. Did not give up on the inside, but he was just too quick. And they've gone for Millie scoring Roxin down that left edge, and they look good.
One of those moments, wasn't it, Noz? If that goes to hand for the Eagles, they're probably just about home. But instead, he rolled the dice.
Stallions full with conversion kick to come.
8-4, K to K.
He rolled the dice, Bond, and it came off. Now it'll be the Roxin Eagles who need to regroup.
Yeah, they've looked to have this game in the balance, haven't they, the whole time? And then it's sitting on an edge now, isn't it? 8-6 or 8-4 kick to come.
There's certainly plenty of names in that Cape Stallion side that would make you nervous at the back end of the game. No lead would feel safe.
Probably a battle of two, isn't it? Like the forwards for ROX and Eagles and the backs for the Cape Stallions.
Certainly is.
Doing the damage.
It's a 2-point ball game here. 8 points to 6.
By number 22, Brendan Magala was successful. Scores are now Roxin Eagles 8, Cape Stallions 6.
And I guess that is always going to be the challenge. The big Roxin Eagles pack.
The touchy Mr. Bain. He's not going as quick as he was in the first half.
It's just pacing himself.
I said give shouts out to all the referees. I was talking to them last night this morning, making sure they keep them on their toes and be on their best behaviour. To the side of the boot, it's going to be safe.
Yeah, they're going to muscle up here, the Eagles. As the Stallions look.
Yeah, bad play the ball. Bad play the ball.
Just tried. Was trying for a quick play of the ball, but just got all tangled up. And
10-minute bond.
It's a tough one for the Stallions.
Yeah, it is. You want to get your kick or...
Certainly do off at the back of points when you just had to work so hard to get yourself back into the game. But now, it's interesting to see now where the Eagles go to. Yeah, they tried them on the left-hand edge. So the Stallions turn to muscle up and forces an NO.
Nice leg. Yeah, I can go with that one, Hawley. Sonny's lifted his leg to get him in a position that he ends up.
Well, they're going to take 2 here.
7 minutes remaining until full time.
Now, they don't feel comfortable with the 2-point lead.
It's a strange decision, Hawley.
Well, I can see if they score out wide, I suppose. They're forcing them into win play. Havoc here, too, with for the kickers.
No, it's a strange decision, 8-6. You haven't been up there. When you have is just a turnover try and run 80 or 90. I'm coaching. I'm jamming in there.
I'm with you, Noz.
But I'm not Billy Slater, so what would I know?
People pay their admission to watch a score. That's what they reckon. So I'm always telling the boys. Success that as they currently sitting 5th.
You got Jeffrey there. You'll be right, Jeffrey Bird.
Yeah, the Mighty Miners heading down to Bowen this weekend. The reserve grade on the 20s boys in the Townsville competition.
Oh, he's missed it, has he? No.
Straight as a die.
George Dava kicks the goal, and it's 10-6.
He was never going to miss that one. Coleridge. Ice in his veins.
Scores are now Roxin Eagles.
Now the hard part about taking that 2. The hard part about taking the 2 is now you've got to come off your own line. So this is a perfect opportunity for the Stallions to muscle up here. Short. Oh.
It's real short.
And too short. Well, there you go. It's just imploding a little bit here for them. Well, now that 2 points isn't looking so bad, Noz.
Yeah, right idea. Not so good execution there from the Stallions, but
The great Wayne Bennett, take him when you can get him, he reckons.
I don't know.
5 minutes remaining until full time. 5 minutes
He's done all right.
until full time.
Old Wayne.
But you know what, Hawley? 2 games. We've had a draw and we're currently sitting at 4 points. Not much between the teams we've seen today. Here he is again. I think he's got my mom. Nelson.
Been on everything but the fruit salad, I'll tell you.
That's Nemo Mao, I should say. Might have called him Nelson before. 11 and 12 both going good. Oh, knock on there.
Courage.
Not a good pass out of dummy half. And
The Stallion supporters are starting to get behind their boys here.
Yeah, crowd's getting up.
Getting vocal.
Yeah, wait till Sunday. Can't wait for the finals. It all happens on Sunday. Time off. He's called.
We've got a grandstand.
No time off.
No time off here in the pool games. And we've got a grandstand finish again, Noz. 4 minutes remaining. 10 points to 6.
I'm tipping the try.
The Eagles lead the Stallions.
In the corner, 2 10-all draws.
It'll be heartbreaking for the Eagles.
I wasn't here last year, Hawley, but
we had some absolutely sensational finishes last year.
I heard the call of the final with you, and it was just like David Morrow, eat your heart out. It was outstanding.
You don't sit too close to your speakers, folks. If we get a grandstand finish here, I do tend to get a little bit excited. Now, away they come, the Stallions. Where are the points going to come from, Noz? If they're going to find them, where's it come from?
I think they've got to come left here to win. I think they've got to come to their left. They've got to do the hard yards, though. They're not making enough space.
Skips out of one and an offload. Here we go. Here's trouble.
He's got some toe, this
Back
kid.
on the inside. Chasers coming from everywhere, but they won't get there, the Stallions.
That's where it comes from. Charles Byra.
And under the posts.
Try there to Cape Stallions for number 1.
Well, the Stallions making sure that everybody gets their money's worth, using every second of the 40 minutes here.
Roxin Eagles 10.
Well, the Eagles now are going to have to find an answer, Noz.
3 minutes remaining until full time.
How good is rugby league? What about that? Great try. He showed a clean set of heels, Charles Byra. We haven't seen him in the open, but that's what I said earlier on in the game. It's a tale of 2 teams, isn't it? Like forwards of ROX and Eagles really punching and winning that battle. 2
contrasting styles, certainly.
And then, they've just been unlucky, ROX and Eagles. You know, that pass sticks on the far side.
And it was nearly game over.
Game over. Intercept, and, like people would know me, I loved an intercept. I didn't like tackling. Intercept.
I'll tell you one thing that so far, the Stallions have given up some opportunities in their own half. So I'm tipping that the Eagles are going to get one
last
here.
back. You still got to kick this. You're saying the points are on, but, who knows? Brendan Magala is pretty experienced campaigner.
I'm backing Magala from there. We'll throw it over.
Yep. Is that our second dog?
Second dog for the day.
Yep. He's nice looking pup too. Could probably take him home.
Oh, he's heard that too. I reckon he's got a big whiff of the chicken out the back here. Now Magala taking his time. There'll be probably 90 seconds in this.
Yep.
Conversion successful, and they have trailed for all but 90 seconds. The Stallions.
Conversion attempt by Brendan Magala was successful. Scores are now Cape Stallions 12.
They'll have one last crack at it. There's one last set here. What can the Eagles come up with? Some interchange. They're looking for fresh legs.
Yep, Samugi's back on, and I think they needed that. I think they needed him back there. Kicks long. They go well taken. Well, he's caught it.
Oh, hang on. There's a strip. Oh,
I think he's got that
touch
right.
And go.
I'm backing our match official there.
Out. Here the Eagles. 30 seconds.
Well,
45 metres.
could have sealed the game. He just had to find touch McLucky for the young man.
And here come the Eagles.
Samuki, how strong is that? That's puts them down in the number 14 there, I think.
We are in the shadows of full time. 2-point deficit for the Eagles to overcome
20
here.
seconds, Hawley. 10 seconds. 2 more plays, mate. This might be the last play.
They might get one more here.
Oh, nearly gives away a penalty. That would have been...
There's the siren in the background. The ball comes out the back. It comes away to the right. They're still looking for any tap on. They're on the shoe. And the Stallions survive. They led for everything but 90 seconds of that one. But the Stallions
have taken the last
12 points to 10.
Stallions 12, Roxin Eagles 10.
If you had $1 for every time, we're going to say that this week.
Well,
how good is rugby league? That was
fantastic.
outstanding.
Plenty of support coming in online. Got some shout outs to the Stallions all the way from Old Marpoon. Coming in from Weeper.
Yeah.
And they'll be cheering as the Stallions boys. Well, they survive an early scare to take first points here in game one. And we'll see both these sides later today. And I'll tell you, I think that the Roxin Eagles, we expect to see a bit more of them later on in the carnival, the Eagles.
Great place too, Old Marpoon. Been there a few times in my former role up in the regions. Yeah, I just love this part of the world, up the Cape, up Torres.
Great stuff seeing the two teams come together. Fantastic game coming up for you next. We will have the Archive Sisters and the NQ Sisters United kicking off our ladies' carnival.
Well
so we'll take
done to our match officials there too. Troy did a good job. Supported boys touches. We had to make a few calls.
So we'll take a short break here from Bardo Island and we'll be back. Keep on along, share, like the YouTube channel and follow along for all the